Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So today I thought I would start a new series on my channel called the Throwback series because your girl just can't afford to buy any new releases right now. So I thought it'd be super fun to go back in my collection from like 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago and pull out palettes that I haven't used in a really long time and come up with looks and just create. I thought this would be super interesting because I'm going to be able to look back on all the looks that I created with these palettes years ago and really see how far my artistry has come. So I think that's going to be pretty cool to see. So today I am going to pull out the ABH Riviera palette. This palette was released last summer, I believe, and it is just full of so many beautiful bright colors. It is the most gorgeous day outside right now. So I was super inspired by the bright summery shades. If you guys have any suggestions on what palette I should pull out next for the next video in this series, leave me a comment down below and I'll definitely see if I have your suggestion and create a look with it. If you guys want to see what I come up with the ABH Riviera palette, then just keep on watching. So I'm just going to start out by priming my eyelids using the P. Louise base like I always do. This stuff is seriously like magic for eyeshadows. And I'm just going to blend this into the eyelid, and I'm going to pull the base out quite a bit further than the outer part of my eye. What do I want to do today? Ooh. There's so many colors to choose from that I'm like, I don't know where I want to take this look yet. I think I'm gonna go in with this dark brown shade right here in the palette, and I'm just gonna start mapping out this eye look. I'm just gonna start by mapping the outer part of my eye first. Kind of do a winged out shape. I don't know, I've learned that for my eye shape, I don't know, I feel like a slightly winged out eyeshadow is what looks best on my eyes. I don't know why, but lately I've just really been enjoying a neutral eye with like different pops of color. I don't know why that is, because for years there, I wanted bright colorful eyeshadow on my eyes every single day. That's totally the vibe that I wanted. And now it's so weird that it's almost completely the opposite. Like, the palette that honestly inspires me the most right now out of like all the new releases that have come out is one of two palettes. The first is the Cremated palette by Jeffree Star, and that is basically an entire neutral palette. So it actually surprised me that I felt so inspired by it, but I don't know why, I just do. And then the other one that I'm super inspired by, and actually I think I might end up getting this palette because I have a gift card that I got for my birthday from my wonderful brother and his girlfriend. They always spoil me with Sephora gift cards when it comes to birthdays and Christmases. So I think I might bite the bullet and get this one just because the color story of it just inspires me so much. So I think I'm gonna actually get the Norvina Volume 4. I don't know, I just look at it and it's, again, completely surprised me because a lot of it is neutrals and pinks and purples with that just one pop of yellow. So again, that actually kind of surprised me that I just feel so inspired by a palette that's not bright rainbow colors. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting how your preferences change over time. Like, it's kind of crazy. I absolutely really love this palette, but again, the issue that so many palettes have is just, I feel like there's not enough depth in a lot of palettes. So I absolutely hate to do this when I say, oh, I'm gonna use one palette for a look, but I'm just not getting the depth that I want from this brown. And I don't know. So I think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna pull a random black eyeshadow. Not much of it at all. And I'm just gonna deepen up this brown just a little bit. Like I'm literally barely adding any black eyeshadow, but I just find it makes such a difference when you need just a little bit more depth and dimension. Now I'm going to wipe off my brush and I'm going to go into this kind of dusty rose pink shade called Monte Carlo. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack this around the outer edge of that brown. And we're going to slowly blend it out. I'm going to pack it on first. So I'm putting my brush halfway on that brown shadow and halfway on the base that we have left. And then I'll go in and blend out the edge of the pink later or after. I just really want to get this color laid down. Now I'm just going to go in with a little blending brush. This one's out of a BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz set. And I'm going to dip into Coastline right here. And we're going to use this to blend out that pink that we just laid down. I forgot how beautifully and effortlessly these shadows blend. I feel like I went a little too ham on the blending, so I'm just taking a completely clean JH Morphe 34 little blending brush, and I'm just going to run this along the edges just to, you know, blend it out a little further. I went a little crazy with my my blending on this one. So now I'm just going to dip back into that Coastline shade, like the last shade that we used. And I'm just going to re-intensify it a little bit. Not too much though. Now on the same blending brush, I am going to dip back into the Monte Carlo shade, and I'm just going to rebuild this up because it got completely blended away. These shades are literally so pretty. I forgot how much I love this palette. See, this is why I want to do this series, is I feel like I'm gonna fall in love with the makeup I haven't used in a while again. Like when this guy first came out, like as you can see, it's kind of a hot mess, and I've hit pan on the yellow and the turquoise in here because I used this palette so much when it first came out. I don't know why I stopped using it. I guess it just kind of, when new stuff gets released, the older stuff kind of just seems to sometimes get a little bit lost. And now on the same blending brush, I'm going to dip into this brown shade again, and we're just going to re-intensify it because she got lost completely pretty much. And I'm literally just tapping into the pan and tapping off the excess when I do this, because when I build this shadow up again, I don't want any harsh lines between, like I don't want any harsh lines between the brown and the pinks. And even though the shade got blended away by the pinks, it's like along the very outer edge has a really nice blend into the pink. So I'm using literally the tiniest amount of product because I don't want to deepen that diffused line too much and cause another harsh line in which then I have to go back into the pinks to blend out and get rid of after. So I'm just being very careful when I'm rebuilding up this brown shade. I forgot how much I absolutely love the ABH formula. I haven't used an ABH palette in quite some time. Like, I use the ABH palettes all the time with my clients, but I haven't had clients in quite some time, and also because they are palettes that I do have in my kit, I just kind of, and because they're not in my drawer, like my palette drawer, and they're in my kit, I tend to forget about them, and I'm kind of beating myself up a little bit because I forgot how much I love the ABH formula. This actually makes me so excited to try the Norvina Volume 4. I think, pretty sure that that's what I'm gonna use my gift card on. I'm actually so proud of myself because I used to be absolutely horrible with my money, and it got me into a lot of financial trouble, and I'm just starting to kind of get over the hump of that and have relief from it. And I'm so proud of myself because the only time I buy new makeup these days is if I have a gift card, like a gift card for Sephora or anything like that. Unless I have a gift card, you know, I don't buy it. And I don't know, I'm so proud of myself because I know how bad I was for so long, hence why I have a million eyeshadow palettes that I haven't used in a while because I used to be really bad. I used to want every single new release that came out, and I've realized very quickly that yes, new releases are super exciting and, you know, they kind of re-inspire you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when I go through my collection, I have the same shades over and over and over and over and over and over again. So you really don't need every single new release that comes out. But it took me so long to figure that out and understand that. But it's so nice because I'm now feeling financial relief and I'm finally able to start saving, and it just feels really good. So I think this series that I'm starting on this channel just will help with that a lot too. Will help me resist the urge of wanting the new releases that come out. Wow, I am digging this blend. I think that's so pretty. It's kind of neutral, but it has just that hint of like peachy pink. I'm loving it. Now I'm just gonna go in with my handy dandy Q-tip and some micellar water, and I'm just gonna start cutting the crease. Now I'm just gonna take a little eyeliner brush and I'm gonna go in with that brown, and I'm just gonna trace the outer edge of where we cut that crease just to really define it. Now I'm just gonna take my white P. Louise base and we are going to cut the crease again. Whew, that crease was a process. It took me forever. I don't know why, but I've been so bad at cutting my crease lately. Like, I got so good at it for a while, and then now all of a sudden, I just suck at it, and I don't know why. I'm gonna go into this white shade right here, and I'm gonna place this on the inner portion of the lid. Now I'm going to go in with this stunning teal shade right here, and I'm going to put this on the inner, or the middle third of that eyelid. Oh, this shade is so pretty. And now I'm gonna go into this beautiful shade right here. It's like a sparkling purpley blue shade. It's so sparkly and pretty. And now I'm gonna place this on the outer third of the lid, blending it into that turquoise blue. Now I'm just going to take a Morphe M456 brush and I'm going to go into the peachy shade in the palette right here. And I'm going to blend this into that purple shimmer, or like the purpley blue shimmer that we just laid down. Now on that same brush I'm going to go into the dusty pink again. And now I'm going to take the brown again, and I'm just going to blend the outer corner into the pink shades. I don't know about you guys, but I am digging how this look is turning out. I think it's so pretty and kind of unique at the same time too. Anyways, I am going to throw on a lash, do the other eye, and do my complexion products off camera, and I'll be right back to finish this look. I'm back, and this is where I'm at with the look. I'm going to go in and work on the lower lash line. I'm going to dip into the brown again right here, and I'm just going to smoke this along the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with the dusty pink on the same pencil brush, and we're just going to blend out that brown. And now I'm just going to dip into a little bit of the peach right here, and we're just going to blend everything out. And now for my waterline, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Gel Liner in Prance. It's a beautiful blue eyeliner. I mean, I've used it in almost every single video. It just gives such a nice pop to that waterline, and this eyeliner stays on for such a long time as well. Like it just gave the look just such a pretty pop to it. Now I'm just going to take some of my Pure Fully Charged mascara onto the lower lashes. And now for highlighter today, I'm going to go in with one that I haven't used in quite a while, but I remember absolutely loving it. It's the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. It's a stunning kind of champagne-y shade, and it just goes on so nice. I just use my finger and I tap it in. And now I just take a little bit on a highlighting brush, and I use the highlighting brush to kind of blend it into the skin. Oh, it's so pretty. Now I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and I'm going to use a little bit of this as my inner corner highlight as well. And this is the finished look using that Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. I absolutely love how this look turned out. I think it's kind of a unique neutral look with that pop of blue. I just think it's so cool and so pretty. I'm so happy I decided to break this palette out today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please give this video a like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.